litre fridge made in Australia. And I'm just about to, this has got a few dings in it, so I'll pull this off and see if I can run some tin cable in here. If not, I'll change this over somewhere down here. But yeah, it looks like it could be a little ripper, so I just want to fire it up and see how. Oh, look at that, they even gave me a bottle of lemonade. Yeah, I want to get it going and see if I can work out what sort of current draw it has. I'll just pull all this off and see what's hiding in behind there, and see if I can change that wire over and put an Anderson plug on the end of it. Pretty excited. So this looks pretty interesting in here. He tells me it all works really well. So, you know, you've got to trust people at their word. It's a serious bit of gear. Just trying to get a copy of the all the different sort of labels so I can work out what's here. Made in Germany, cool. This bit's made in Taiwan, a little fan. Yeah, all right. Well, this doesn't look like it'll be too hard to swap this wire out. Although, yeah. Where's that go? So what I might do, yeah, I can basically snip this off here, pull these off, swap them out for some tinned decent wire, and put an Anderson plug on the other side, and we'll be in business. Not sure what that bit is telling me. I don't know what the readout will be, but might be telling me some interesting sort of connections here. That's, yeah, maybe I'll need to read up on exactly what this unit does and then replace some of those wires. Here we go. What's this say on the bottom? It's an upside down something or other. But I'll be able to download the manual for this and work out exactly what it's capable of. There must be some sort of thermostat here as well. We'll start with the power, go from there. So I really want to fire it up today, and what is that? That's dodgy. If I can fire this up today, it means that I'll be able to just see how cold it gets. Why is that just sitting there? Where's that belong? Connected? Oh yeah. Oh dear, that's not good. That just fell off. Might have to clean out the tray. Interesting. Okay. All I've done so far is replace the power in with a 50 amp cable and a 50 amp Anderson plug on the other end of it, which is currently connected there. And that just runs down to a battery that I've got here, just a small 55 amp deep cycle AGM. Right, so what else? The power, also ran a new power to this control unit. Control unit's got power in, thermostat input, and then the switch which comes back out. So below, it was also connected up. The fan connection was not connected up correctly. It was actually connected to the D, which you might be able to see down there. That's actually diagnostic or diode. So you hook up a diode to that and it will tell you, based on a number of flashes, various sequences, where there might be an issue, whether it's you know, not enough power to the unit or whatever else. It's got about 4 or 5 different codes. So the fan itself, the fan unit comes to here. I've also just replaced or tidied up these ends, because by putting the ferrules on it, you don't get any short circuiting, which when I got it, it was short circuiting across these two here. So just had, yeah, they had done a really dodgy connection. Now I don't know what this is, but I can only assume that it's basically a temperature switch, I think. I think this surface, based on the fact that it looks like it mounts up against that surface, it probably goes against wherever it gets hot in here, and then when it reaches a certain temperature, it kicks the fan into action, and then when it cools down, when it's not so hot, the fan doesn't need to run, so that saves power. That's my understanding. I'll talk to a couple of my mates and see if that's exactly what it is. We're getting there. I'm going to replace this wire which runs into here, because I don't understand why they've got one of those double connectors in there. So I'll just replace all of that. And also, yeah, why they needed to have this little bit coming out to there. There's just too many joins. Yeah, not a bad unit. 80 litre capacity. Should be good down on the boat. And I'm thinking, depending on where I locate it, but I could probably put a little cushion on top of that and make a good seat too in the helm. Exciting times here. I just got this new thermostat, 12-volt thermostat. Bought it on eBay. Pretty poor English, but I think I've worked out how it all works. And it's got a compressor delay, so that was sort of bugging me at first, but I didn't realise that, but now I have. And so I've wired it up. The sensor is just hanging in here at the moment, and that's just basically a control, my other one. So if this brings it down and does everything right, I'll run the sensor in through here and up into the unit, and it should be right. But it looks like it's close to this one, so we'll just see how we go, and I'll just monitor it over the next little while and see what we come up with. So I'm just running the new thermostat wire to the sensor, to where the original one was. I've moused it. I've used the old one. They'd put a cut and a joint in it. I don't know if that would have had any impact, but anyway, I've just pulled it through. It's just got to go through here now, but it was pretty tricky going in here because this is all insulated. And anyway, I've got it down, and there's the bits there, and it just, the wire, I don't know if you can see it, but it just runs down and up through that insulation. It's not really focusing, but at the back there. So it looks like that'll work. Now I've just got to put this sensor into position, which it belongs down here, down under there. So I'll do that, and then hopefully put it all together and it will be fixed, and we'll just do a final trial with the thermostat in position. Fingers crossed it'll work.